Back in 2013, at Choose Fitness, when I was first started working there, I was a personal trainer. Kim was an early morning member that would always come in, and she would always talk with one of my coworkers at the time. They'd always chit chat up at the front, and me, I just always tried to chime in just to
make my presence known, start feeling my way in, and then probably shortly, late 2013? Something like that, yeah.
Somewhere in that ballpark.
2014, somewhere around there.
Somewhere in that ballpark. I was always that shy person, so kind of going up to a girl and asking her out or on a date or something like that wasn't my strong suit, so.
Luckily, I'm the complete opposite, and I'm very forward, as many of you know.
That is very true. So she was the one that asked me to hang out, and the first few times she'd ask, and then I was either out of town or something would come up, and then thankfully one point it was just Saturday? I think Saturday, I hung out for the first time. She was having a girls get together. They were all hanging out, and somehow it just came up that started.
Lots of wine and champagne, and somehow it came about that all of our girlfriends, we would invite the guys over. P.S. Thank you, Tana and Russell, for going out of town and lending me your house. But we invited them over, and just one thing led to the next, and we just kind of started dating.
Thank you, Debbie, for that one too, for forcing me to stay.
Yeah.
And then we just started dating. For me, I knew she was somebody that was very driven because she'd always come in, did her workout, kind of kept her eyes to the ground, just did her thing, talked to a few people, and other than that, she'd grab her bag and was out the door. So she was just very, very focused, I should say.
For me, he was just very attractive, so I was just always interested in him. I kind of got a jock vibe from him, so it really wasn't supposed to be a relationship that it turned into. It was just supposed to be some fun, but worked out for the best.
And after the first date, she she knew she was in trouble.
Yeah. I would say officially, it was more or less on me. I had kind of some troubles along the dating road, and trust was always a super big issue with me with men, and so I was dating Patrick for probably about 6 months, and he was going on vacation with one of his buddies to Florida, and I kind of had no qualms about it kind of feel, and completely trusted him and didn't have any issues with the fact that he was going out of town with his buddy and what he was going to do and who he was going to see or anything like that. So it just kind of fell into a question of, I think this has turned into something that I want to make exclusive kind of a feel, so it was good.
And I kind of knew for me, it was always something that I wanted to pursue more than just, casual dating or anything like that. I kind of always just had an extra, just extra energy going towards her as far as just, I wanted to pursue it more than just like I said, like a casual dating thing. I wanted to see where it actually went, so happy I did. And thanks to Mark for inviting me out to Florida and Fort Lauderdale. So kudos to you on that one. That was definitely me.
Yeah.
That was definitely me that said, I love you first. She was a little afterwards,
I didn't do the quoted thank you,
yeah,
but
thankfully.
it was kind of a moment, but yeah, it was definitely, once I knew that's where he was, it was a lot easier for me to just kind of let down some walls and follow, I don't know, probably a month behind or so.
I think it was around your birthday.
Probably, yeah.
Something like that. Well.
I don't really know. I think for me it wasn't really a moment that it's I knew, because I think it just gradually progressed, knowing that this wonderful man is somebody I want to be with. And then it just continued to get stronger and stronger. And I think it just kind of was a thing. I think he did little things that made me realize that this was a person that I could see myself with for the rest of my life.
And I think for me, it was just always easy. It wasn't like difficult, where in past times, you know, I had to go above and beyond, even more so than what I was doing with her. Like I didn't have to
impress me.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good word. Like I could be myself. I didn't have to impress her. I didn't have to be someone I wasn't comfortable being with. I could just be me. It was super easy. And I think really for me, it was after meeting her parents for like the first time, and then going up to Stockton for first Thanksgiving. I kind of knew right after that it was just that she was the one, and it wasn't really anybody else.
So sweet.
I know. Have to be the sentimental one.
Yeah.
No, that was a debacle. Just kidding.
It was a whole debacle. I was just...
She was...
I didn't know it was coming, so I was very surprised, and he was doing things out of character.
Got some pushback.
Everybody who knows Patrick knows if we go out to any kind of special dinner and he has to dress up in anything other than basketball shorts, the only thing he wants to do 10 minutes after eating
is go home.
Go home and put on basketball shorts.
Very true.
So we went out to breakfast at Brockton Villa, and then he wanted to go for a walk, and I didn't understand why he wanted to go for a walk after eating. And it's like, I just want to go home and like be fat and hang out with our dog and watch TV.
So I've initially, the first thing in the morning, I put out, like while she was getting ready, because I told her we were going to go to breakfast, just like, because I usually go home for the holidays and she goes home too. So it was kind of like our last day date. So I put out this green dress that she always wears that I really like, and I just was trying to be, you know, sweet, and so I put that out, and it was a day that was a little cloudy, a little overcast, not ideal for a sundress. So I got a little pushback from that, because she was like, why did you pick out my clothes? Like what's the significance of this? And I was like, just put on your clothes. And then she's like, I just want to put on yoga pants. So I was like, okay, well, what top are you gonna wear? And then I just got more pushback from that.
I didn't understand, like he never cares what I look like when I leave the house. So I was like, I don't understand what's happening. But we finally got out the door and went to breakfast, and it was great. And he wanted to go for a walk, and we started walking, and he was like, do you want to put your purse down? And I was like, no, I don't want to put my purse down. I want to go. Like, what's happening here? He was like, just a little bit further. We're just gonna walk up here. And so he took me down to like the La Jolla Coves, right by where we had our first date, and just kind of hung out. And next
finally got her
I
in here.
He was on his knee, and I didn't know what was happening.
It took a few times, because she'd always like turn her back for a second, then turn back at me, turn her back, then look back at me. So I was like always trying to put my hand in my pocket, pull it out, put it back in to get the ring out, and then finally I got her to turn her back long enough to where I could pull out the ring, and that was that.
Polar Bear, thank you for being just the amazing man that you are, and loving me and supporting me in everything that I do. Thank you for being patient with me. I love how kind you are, how just the amazing man that you have kind of even grown since we've been together. Thank you for making sure there's always a granola bar handy for when I get hangry. I love you so much. I'm very excited for my life with you. I'm excited to travel, to get a real home, to be able to rescue all the puppies together and our future together. I love you, baby.
Hi, baby. I just wanted to say thank you for always supporting me, for always encouraging me to pursue my dreams, my aspirations. Thank you for just always having my back, loving me in the times, in the downs, and especially in the times where I know I upset you or drive you up the wall. I know I can do a pretty good job of that sometimes. But yeah, I just wanted to say thank you for all your love and support, your encouragement. I definitely have to say one of the things I love about you the most is just your endless persistence and drive. You never, whether it's a task or just something that you want to do, there's no stopping you once you get going, and I know that carries over to me. You always push me, make me better, so that's the one thing that I love about you the most is just your endless pursuit and drive. And I can't say enough or express enough how much I'm excited to spend the rest of my life with you, have kids, have a family, grow old with you, go on all the adventures that we're gonna have, and just have you in my life because you're the most important thing to me. And I just love you very much, baby, and can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. Love you. I just want to say thank you to my family, my friends, Kim's family and friends, which are my family and friends now too, and vice versa. Just thank you for coming out, celebrating this day with us. You guys are there for a reason. We love you all very much and can't wait to spend the rest of our lives together and have you guys a part of it as well.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for everybody that traveled and flew out and had to take time off work. Thank you for that. Thank you for people that are local just taking the time to be here with us today. It's super special to us. This is a very big day for us, and we just appreciate that all you guys felt the same about that and decided that you wanted to be a part of this as well. So grab a drink and let's party.
Let's do this thing.
That did not work at all. It's easier when you can go fast.
You made it.